Hey guys, it's Vi. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new series that I'm bringing to my channel. This is ArcheAge. It's an MMORPG that is free to play, and I just wanted to do this series because I'm going to be putting up some tips and tricks, kind of tutorials or whatever. I am going to just be showing some of my gameplay or just general having fun with me and my friends. You can join me anytime. Once again, this is ArcheAge. It is free to play. If you want to find me, I am on the Aranzeb server. I'm going to go ahead and connect here. What I wanted to do is kind of just do an introduction to this game. I wanted to let you know that it is free to play, like I have said a couple times already. And for a free to play game, this is probably the best setup free to play game I have played yet. The only thing that I can see that is restricted for those who are not paying is not being able to purchase land. But if you have friends or guildmates or anything else that have land that they set permissions for you to use it, you don't even need that to become a patron. Also, there are lots and lots of ways in-game to get patron using in-game cash or credits or other things to pay for it, so you never have to put any money out of pocket unless you want to. Now, I will say having patron, it does make things a lot easier. You don't have to buy as many things in-game, and you don't have as many like minor little, I don't know, tiny restrictions, I guess. I don't know, it just makes things easier in general if you have patron, and it's not very expensive. So if it's a game that you enjoy playing, then patron is the way to go, and if not, it's free to play, and plus you guys can all check it out for free, and if you don't like it, then you didn't waste any money on it, did ya? Well, anyways, I wanted to come here and show you the customization of your characters first off, because I have a lot of simmers who watch my channel, and I wanted to show you how much fun it is to actually create a character here in this world. Plus there's farming, which seems a little strange for an MMO, but there is farming, and I don't mean like mass mob killing, I mean like legitimate farming, like Farmville farming. There are sea battles, and there's player versus player, and there's player versus everything, or environment. It is so much fun, guys. But I wanted to show you guys this first. So straight off the bat, there are 4 different races that you can be, and you can choose male or female characters. There are 2 factions. You have the Nuian faction, and you have the Hiranya faction. So first off, we have the Nuians here. So here is one of what the characters can look like. They kind of seem more or less like a human, Caucasian human, basically, is what it is. If I were to click this history button, they actually have histories for all 4 races, and they're intertwined with each other, and it goes through a whole big backstory. It has, there's quest lines when you enter the game that will progress the history and that kind of stuff, and it's a whole quest line that you can get all the lore and everything. So if you're into lore, make sure you hit those history buttons on all 4 races. So here we have the Nuians, like I said, and they come with a couple different buffs. Now, every single race has different ones. This one comes with Nui's Blessing. Favored by the gods of the hereafter, Nuians receive extra benefits from visiting her realm, doubling the time their stats are increased after being resurrected. And they also get the Warrior Architect's buff. Frequent rebellions and civil wars have led the Nuians to become quick builders, reducing construction time for houses and castles by 30%. So that's something else that they get. The next race we have here is the elf. Oh, I was going to show you what the female version just looks like, just so you can see body type or whatever, just so you can get a good view. I'll go into more detail as far as the characters go later. But here we have the elf race right here. It says that elves seclude themselves. Did I read that for the other one? I can't even remember. No, I did not. So I'm not going to go ahead and read it for this one either. I'm just going to let you guys read this if you want to. Like I said, there's history that goes through everything. They come with 2 buffs themselves. That's the female. Here's the male version. They have the endurance training buff, which it says, train for combat from the day they can walk. Elves possess increased physical abilities. The stamina follows them to hold their breath underwater for an extra 20 seconds. And let me tell you guys, an extra 20 seconds could be the difference between life and death. So, you know, because there's like these oceans and lots of swimming, and yeah, that would be very, very helpful. The other buff they get is Life Flow. The decades spent around Genowood Lake makes elves talented swimmers, increasing their swimming speed by 5%. So if you plan to do lots of things in the ocean or other waters, the elves is a good line. So I have played on both factions. I have played as an elf, and I did enjoy it. It was fun. But I much prefer the side of the Haranya side, which is where I play now. So as you can see, this is Nuya. These two races go with the Nuya. And now we're going to travel into the Haranya side. On the Haranyan side, you have a race called the Firans. And as you can see, they are very cat-like people. And we have, there's the male version, and here is the female version of them. And they get this buff right here that says cat-like reflexes. The Firans' quick reflexes allow them to twist their bodies as they fall and land more nimbly, increasing falling damage. So this is really helpful for people like myself because I tend to fall off cliffs and things. Plus we get gliders and we can fly around a little bit. And you know, when you desummon that and just fall, you fall to the death or not. And so that's helpful for me. This is the race I have chosen to play. I have a Firan. They also get strong claws. The Firan's long, non-retractable claws allows them to climb trees and ladders 30% faster. So yes, you can climb up trees, folks. Legitimately climb up trees. I will show you one time because it's actually quite fun. But they will climb trees and ladders 30% faster. I don't use that ability over much, but it is kind of nice when trying to get up on boats or other things. You can get up there a lot faster. So of course they have the history if you wanted to do some of the cutscenes and see the history of the Firan. The last race that we have here on the Haranya side, and the last race altogether, because there are 4 total, this is all we get, we have the Harani, and they're kind of an Asian human look about them. And we get 2 buffs with them as well. We have Portal Mastery. The far-flung Harani Empire has forced its people to master the use of portals for quick travel, reducing the cast time and cooldown on their recall ability. So recall ability is, it like sets your point to where you want to recall to. So no matter where you are in Nuya or Haranya or out in the ocean, you can hit that recall and it will take you back to that location. So it's nice that they have a faster reuse timer on that so they can port a lot faster. The last thing that we get here for them, they get the Jungle Tamers. Setting the jungles of Mahadevi taught the Harani to be efficient in their labor, reducing the time required for logging trees and gathering herbs by 10%, which means, obviously, that it doesn't take them as long to harvest those trees or gathering herbs. Because like I said, you know, there's a little bit of farming and other stuff, and you know, they have out in the world you can chop down trees and it's pretty cool, and well, that's awesome. But anyways, I wanted to jump in here because I wanted to show you what the character customization does. So when you pick whatever race or whatever you want, you hit the Appearance tab. And this is where things get really fun. Now I know I have a lot of simmers who watch my channel, and I gotta tell you, for an MMORPG, they have got it right. This one actually has quite a bit of customization that you can do. A lot of games I have played that are free to play or just RPG in general online, they give you, you know, like 5 different face choices and that's all you get. So, you know, having thousands of other players, eventually they all kind of start to look the same, or, you know, they just don't have a lot of variance. They don't differ very much from each other. This game, however, they have a lot of different choices. So you can start by selecting your faces. They have some pre-dones, so you can do whatever you want from there. Like you can just say, okay, I don't want to mess around too much. There's lots and lots of different choices, and you just really want to get started. This is what you can do. Just pick a pre-selected face. Something else that you can do though, you can go farther into that, so you don't have to stick just to that. So once you, just like in The Sims, because The Sims has pre-done faces and they have pre-done eyes. So these eyes are all pre-done and you don't have to mess with them, right? So if you find the shape or whatever you're looking for, you can go with it. But it also allows you to take it a step farther, just like it does in The Sims. If you hit details, now you can change everything, like eye size, eye width. You can come down here and change the corners of the eyes. It's, I don't know, it's very much like it is in The Sims. And that kind of transfers into everything. So we have the eyes, the nose can change, the lips can change, and the head itself can change. So you might not be able to tell too much, but it is changing things like the foreheads and the nose and everything, and how the jawline sits. You also have all this stuff over here. So not only do you have, you know, your face customization is basically what this ends up being. Not only do you have face customization going on, you also have things like changing hairstyles. So we have all these different hairstyles, you have all these different colors. This is page 2 of 7, folks. We have 60 hair colors to choose from. 60 different hair colors to choose from. And you have 28 different hairstyles to choose from. So you have the short ones, you have, I don't know, tons of stuff. There's lots and lots of different choices for you, whatever you want to do. And these are not all exactly the same, obviously. But not only can you do this, they have some that are, you know, two-toned colors, or they have plain colors. You can have wild, extravagant colors like your pinks and purples and fun stuff, or you can stick to, you know, your basic real human hair colors if you want. You can have just about anything that you want. You can go in here obviously and change your eyes. This is your eyebrow colors and your iris color of your eyes, so you can change that. So not only can you change the shape, you can also change your eyebrow colors and the eye colors. You have these that are style looks, so you can add some face paint or makeup if you rather to your I was gonna say your sim, but it's not really a sim, but I guess it kind of is. This is your character. So they've got eye makeup, and you can change the intensity of that which it shows up on the skin. And you also have skin choices, of course. You have 15 different types of age lines that you can add to your character. It will change how old or young they look, or, you know, just give them some details and depth. You have 12 different skin colors here for the Firin, and you can just pick these, and then as you can see, that changed this. So you can have plain colors, it doesn't matter, that just kind of, it's a little bit of everything. There you go. And then the last thing you have different paints. So you can select ones already done here. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that one or not, but it gave her rosy cheeks, or there's little, you know, cat whiskers. There's lots of different face paint stuff. We also have imperfections or scars or bruises that you can add. And what's cool about this one, okay, I'm going to show you this because I think this is intriguing. I've never been one to put these kinds of things on a character, but I just think this is such a neat way to do this. So not only do you get these face details, but you can drag it around here and choose the placement of where it goes. I don't know, I just think that's so cool, because a lot of games I play, they don't give you that kind of customization. They stick to it. They're like, if you want a heart, okay, fine. It's got to be in the top right-hand corner of your left eye every single time. This one allows you to change stuff. It also allows you to change the size of it. So you can have a small one or a large one, just like this. And you can also change the angle in which it goes around your face or wherever it's selected. So as far as customization, this game has a ton of it, folks. It is super cool. I totally dig it. And anyways, I wanted to do something really quick. I wanted to show you what the game, when you do a customization of a character at the very beginning, this is kind of the default female Firin that you get. And I just wanted to show her to you because I wanted to also show what I did to my character so you could have a good comparison. So this is, like I said, the starting one, and I'm going to load my appearance. This is the one that I took a lot of time to create. So this I wanted to show you, and this is what my character looks like. Her name is Vihishrah. It's kind of like Vihishrah, but different. Yes, this is Vihishrah. And this is what I had her look like. So let's see, we're just going to cancel this. So this is Vihishrah. She is not wearing clothes that I have for her. This is just like your default starting gear. So she doesn't exactly look like this, but her face does look like this. This is exactly what my character looks like. You can't see it right now, but when she's in game, she actually has mannerisms that of a cat. So she like brings her paws up to her face and kind of licks her hands and stuff. And you can't really tell much, but right here in the corners, you can see just the little nubbins of teeth. I actually made her teeth very long so that she kept her cat-like look, because I realized after I had created her that she was more human than cat-like, and I really wanted her to kind of take on those characteristics. So I really took a lot of time messing with her nose and her eyes and stuff to keep that cat look about her. But anyways, this is my character, and I just wanted to show you to her. I'm going to go ahead and cancel because I wanted to show you my character 100%. So this is my character here in the bottom left-hand corner. She has wings, but they're not actually wings connected to her. It is a cloak, so it is an armor piece. She is a level 53 Templar, and a Templar is considered a healing character, so I'm a support class. I am by no means a class that would be recommended to solo by themselves, but you can play solo, not as a player versus player, because this whole thing, there are different places in the world that are PvE, which is player versus player. Nobody can attack you. The only things that can kill you are things in the world, like other mobs or other creatures and stuff, but other players cannot kill you. There are also places around here that are PvP, which is player versus player, so other players will be able to attack and fight. So my character is not one good for player versus player solo ability. I work better when I'm in a group with other people that can do mass damage. As far as keeping you alive, I'm your girl. So if you like to play characters like tanks or things that have rogue type stuff where there are lots of damage, you're going to want to pair up with me because I want to be able to keep you alive, and that includes dungeon runs or player versus player. But anyways, I will get into some of that other stuff in the future. This is just kind of my introduction to ArcheAge. Invite you guys to all come out and play with me, show you my character, show you the customization that this is capable of, and just kind of give you an idea of what I've been doing for a while, like what's been holding my attention as far as gaming. So once again, this is my character. My name is Vihishrah on this game. I am a level 53 Templar. The cap is level 55 currently in game. This is ArcheAge. It is a free-to-play game. I am on the Aranzeb server. And come play with me sometime. I would absolutely love it. I hope you kind of enjoyed this little overview of the different races and the customization screen and all that goodness. I hope you guys will come out and play with me sometime. It is free to play. If nothing else, just come out, give it a shot. You know, maybe we can make a quick video together so I can collab with you. So come on out and play with me. I would love it. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this particular video, and I hope to see you in future videos, because I'm going to have, like I said, tips and tricks, helpful information, tutorials, maybe just some fun gameplay, or, you know, showing off of things that I've been doing and what I've been up to. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope to see you guys next time. But anyways, go out there and be a pineapple. Stand up tall, wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside. I will see all of you next time. Bye.